Cheers guys, Epix911, welcome to the Elitist Geek. Just going to do a quick update on where we're at with the basement finishing. So as you can see here, electrical cords, that's always a good thing. Electrical cords appearing. So I'm just going to quickly run through this for you guys. So you can see here, we've got a sub panel. So this entire basement, with a couple of exceptions, is going to be on completely its own sub-panel circuit. So if we go back to the stairs here, I'm going to retain that light and the upper stairwell light from the old circuit. But everything else, like the old single light bulbs that you see there, are getting replaced. In this home gym, it's going to be replaced with pot lights. So you can see I've got 3 pot lights there and 3 pot lights on this side. So 6 pot lights is going to be pretty sweet. You can also see the framing. It's really kind of come along. It's done, the framing. So waiting for an electrical inspection once they finish this, and then plumbing and cabinetry is going to be next. So you can see I went a little gung-ho with the wall jacks, but there's a reason for that, and I'll get into that. So that's, if we back up a little bit more, that upper corner there is where I mentioned I'm going to put a TV. At first I kind of thought about it center, but you know what? I'm going to have a logo for the gym, for my home gym. So I'll put the logo up here, and then that's where the TV is going to go. Probably a 42 to a 50-inch TV, hang in the corner there. You can see I've got an electrical jack there. I've got an electrical jack here, a receptacle. I'm keeping the receptacle that's on that old circuit, and I'll probably put, something on there. I don't know what yet. The electrician, that receptacle that I'm pointing to in frame here, is going to be a dedicated air conditioner circuit. My wife likes it cold. She's from the tropics, and trust me, I could make a whole other video on that, but she loves the cold. She gets hot really easy, and that didn't sound good. I apologize, baby, but you know what the hell I mean. So anyways, ACs draw a lot of fucking power, so I didn't want to have any issues. And in the entertainment room, I've done the same thing, asked for a specific air conditioner circuit only. Where I'm going to put all the cardio equipment, which is along the left side here, again, because of that ducting work that we framed around, it's going to be the lower portion. So you can see it's 8 foot across until the left side of the room, right? So it makes sense to put the cardio equipment there. The elliptical, I'm probably going to put center. And then you can see here where the duct is. If person's head is here, my wife's 5'2", I'm 6 foot even. I don't expect her to have a problem regardless of where we put it. But certainly for me or any of my friends, or even my daughter for that matter, the head could hit conceivably on the elliptical. Probably not, but it could. So anyways, I'll put the elliptical there. But there's a receptacle for each set of equipment, and then there's a third receptacle there that you can't see behind the drywall. So 3, 4, 5, 6 receptacles in the home gym. Let's just say I'm not worrying about power, and sorry, a 7th up there by the TV. So it's all going to be hidden, right? Showed the pot lights out already. Let's turn back here, and the mechanical room. If we go to this side now, you can see the mechanical room really coming along. There's going to be a pull string light inside there. I've asked my contractor to get his plumber to basically replace the hot water tank here. That's a 30-gallon. And we've got a soaker tub upstairs. And with a 30-gallon, we get about half of it filled. And then we run out of hot water, which sucks. So we are going with a 50-gallon hot water tank to replace that. That should make a huge, huge difference. I already mentioned that the arcade is temporarily here, but this will be crawl space. It'll also have a light with a pull string, bifolding doors here, and bifolding doors for the mechanical room. All right, so let's walk in. So again, that's the massive sub panel there. You know what? It's in the home gym. It doesn't bother me being there because I'm probably just going to put a poster right in front of it, like Arnold poster, because hey, you got to have an Arnold poster for a gym anyways, right? So that'll be fine. Going in there, sorry, there was one more receptacle, and that's probably for a light switch. Again, and you can see here how freaking awesome this is going to be. So let's start with the pot lighting. So you can see there's, depending on how you look at it, 4 rows of 2 or 2 rows of 4. But there's 8 pot lights here. And there's actually going to be additional ones, but I'll explain. So basically, how I asked him to do this is, this half is the home theater room, essentially, right? So the couch and the TV. So if we're on the right side of this room, and you can see there's speaker jacks here for left and right rear speaker, that's going to run up over the ceiling and come down here where the TV is going to hang. Starting out with a 50-inch TV, but how lucky I am. I'm one of those guys who has a wife who's probably as much a video and audiophile as I am. So the first thing she said was, we are going to get a bigger one though, right? And I said, absolutely, baby. 70 inches, possibly a projector, but if we go screen, it's going to be a 4K smart TV, 70-inch, abso-fucking-smurfly going right there. You can see subwoofer, satellites, speakers. Basically, it's all going to be wired up. Super nice, super out of the way. There's the AC receptacle by this window. So we can cool this room down. We can cool the other one with those portable AC units and not worry about it, which is nice. I think that's fucking awesome. Looking back at the windows, I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do with those, but suffice it to say, I'm going to figure something out. But I want the ability to basically black out light levels so that it's maximum awesomeness for the home theater. Now, here's a question I have, guys. Would it make any sense? Like, I don't want to create another wall in here, right? I love this huge open space. But would it make sense for the purpose of the theater to have a curtain run across and basically rectangle out the home theater? Or is that a stupid idea? Let me know what you guys think. But I was thinking of like a high fabric curtain that basically you could pull across. It's not going to do much for sound, but it is going to isolate the theater experience a little bit. And then I can really focus on some nice seating here and kind of give it that down the corridor look, right? But anyways, let me know what you guys think about that. The wet bar area is all here. It's been roughed in, obviously. I mentioned that in the previous video. You can see here where the wall juts out. And I mentioned that we're not going to be able to put the wet bar there. So the wet bar is going to start here and then go for 6 feet up to about there. Yeah. And the sink is going to be on the side closest, well, basically the far right. And then you can see that's probably about 6 to 8 feet away from the wine / beer / alcohol rack. That's going to go here, right? Receptacle for on top of the counter, receptacle down below for a mini fridge, which it's definitely going to have. And then, of course, you can see there's a pot light pretty much above it. So talked to the electrician today, and we nixed the idea of having yet another separate light for the wet bar. I think that's overkill. If I really want something, I could put a sconce light up or torch type light, right? But for now, I think that's fine. You can see, so there's pot lights there at the end. And then we're going to have 3 that come out. 1 there, 1 center, all the duct framing, and then another one at the end. So, you know, you've got 2 rows of 4 or 4 rows of 2, like I said, and then 3 at the end here. I think that's going to look pretty sweet. At the very least 2, but we'll see. So the bathroom kind of coming along. It's a little dark here, but the fan has already, like the fan casing and the exhaust has already been, or the venting fan, put out and runs to outside already, which is freaking sweet. And let's look back. So this is looking from the bathroom, just going to back up a little bit, through the door frame into the home theater. And again, for scale, guys, from here to there is approximately 24 feet. So it's 24 feet by 16. So pretty decent size. And yeah, so what I was thinking with the curtain is possibly here it would go across. And again, you'd only close it if you were doing, you know, essentially putting the room into home theater mode, right? The rest of the time it would be open, it would be casual, you're having a sport event, boom, it's fine. But if for some reason you want to really get into that movie experience, an action movie, crank up the sound, I don't know, that curtain just might be might be a good thing. But I'm going to give it a lot of thought. And worst case, the beauty of a curtain is you can open it, right? So it's not a permanent wall, because I do, again, want to retain this massive open space. Yeah, and there you go. Looking back is just the gym through there. So there you have it, guys. That's it for today. I have a whole bunch of videos, gaming related, in various states of editing, so I'm going to try to get a few of those out. Hopefully by the time this video launches, there'll be a couple more videos of content out there. As you can see, though, I've been busy with work and this thing. So there you have it. As always, cheers, guys. Till next video.